Okay guys, so I know I told you we're going to do a graphing activity, and this is just another one that you're going to do with me, just like the video one, but on the other side of this paper, which is not there yet, but you will get a copy of this from me. So after you watch the video, you need to come get a copy of this from me. So go ahead and do that right now. If you don't have one of these, you got to come get one. So this one we're going to do completely together. I'm going to go through all of the steps here, and we're even going to answer these questions together. And then the one that'll be on the back that's not here yet will be about soil. You'll do that one on your own. And that's the part you'll actually take a picture of and turn in to me, and then you'll put this in your earth science folder. Okay, so first step is don't be freaked out. I know graphs can be intimidating, but they're actually a lot of fun to make, and it's not hard. This is a basic line graph. It's very, very, very easy. I can promise you that. So don't convince yourself that you can't do it, okay? So that's step one. So now that we have not flushed ourselves down the toilet, let's go ahead and get started. So this graph, as you can see, is going to be measuring the amount of soda pop bottles you drink per day and the percent chance your blood sugar will increase. So will drinking soda pop increase your percent chance of a blood sugar increase or decrease? So will this graph go up or will it go down as we drink more soda pop? So as we're drinking more soda pop, will this be going up or will this be going down? All right, let's look over the data. When you drink 1 soda pop a day, your percent chance of blood sugar will increase 10%. So 1 soda pop can increase your chance of blood sugar increase to 10%. So let's go ahead and put a dot. So what you do is we're talking about 1 soda pop a day. So I find 1 soda pop a day. That's right here. So that means this little dot is going to be somewhere on this line. But where? What does it correlate to? 1 soda pop correlates to 10%. So I go up until I hit 10%. So I actually put that dot right there. So that's my first data point right there. So now let's say what else? So there, put a dot to represent that. Yep, check. 1 soda pop can increase my blood sugar by 10%. Right? There's a percent chance of that happening. So now let's look at 4 soda pops. So at 4 soda pops a day, that percent chance increases to 40%. So now, same thing, I have to put a dot there. So I go over to 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So this dot's going to be somewhere on this line. And I go up to what percentage? What did it say correlated to? At 4 soda pops a day, that percent chance increases to, that's what that arrow means, increases to 40%. So I go up until I hit 40%. And that's where that dot goes. You see it correlates to 40%. So now let's look at the next one. At 6 soda pops, it is 60% chance. So same thing. So I count over to how many? 6. So that's right here. And I move this until I hit what percentage? 60, right? So then that dot goes right there. So at 6 soda pops a day, that blood sugar will increase 60%. And then the last data point you're going to put is at 10%, it is 100%. So 10 soda pops a day is going to increase your blood sugar 100%. So let's look. We go over to 10 and we go up all the way to 100. Right? So we see that connects to both the 10 and to the 100. So now, this is not a bar graph, so you should not be making bars to that. That's not the point of this. We want to measure this over time. So now what you do is you take either a ruler or a piece of paper. This is going to be really hard to do while holding my phone, so if I can pull this off. Big cheers to me. And now you will connect all your dots with a straight line. And the dots have to go through the 0 here at the bottom. So they go through the 0, through that first dot, through the second. Oh, I can't connect them all. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Let me put my phone down and get this set up. Almost there. Hold on. This takes time. You can't rush this part because this is where you get the rest of the data. Okay, so you can see I have it all lined up. It goes through the 0, through the first dot, second dot, third dot, fourth dot. So you can do this with a piece of paper or with a ruler, whatever's easiest for you. So I'm going to put you back down as I draw this straight line because it's also a two-hand job. So I go through and I draw that line. So now, that's what it looks like. See that pretty straight line? That's what yours needs to look like. And look how it connects all of the dots. So it goes through the 0 and it connects all of those dots, right? Do you guys see that? So now, even though I don't have the data points for 2 and 3, should I be able to collect that data by looking at this line? The answer is yes. So now we're going to do that. So let's look at the questions. So what would the percent chance of your blood sugar, that should be increasing, not rising, if you drank 8 soda pops a day? So how do I find this information? First, I have to go to 8, right? So I have to move myself over until I get 8. So now I have to figure out the percentage. So all I do is I go up to that line. What does that line take me to? What does it match up with? If you go over, it matches up with 80%. So my answer is 80%, because that's what the data is showing, right? Now let's look at the second question. What would the percent chance of your blood sugar rising if you drank 3 soda pops a day? So same thing. So now I have to find my information, right, using the graph. So I go over 1, 2, 3. And now to find my percent chance, I just go up till I hit my line. And I go over. And look. That's what it correlates to. Do you guys see that? So that would be 30%. Okay. So make sure you were pausing while you were going through and doing this. If you need to re-listen to it, go back, re-listen to it. It's 8 minutes worth of your time. Once you understand this, flip it over and attempt that second question on your own. That's what you'll turn in. So you'll take a picture of that and turn it in. And then you will put this paper in your Earth Science folder in your mailbox. So this is Earth Science. All right, good luck, guys. Have fun with it. Graphs are fun.